You are listening to a White Cloud Mystic guided meditation. This guided meditation is the second of a 4-part series designed to help balance different emotional states. In the first of these series, we balanced patience and impatience, as well as got to know the experience of expansion. In this guided meditation, we will be exploring a little bit of a stronger emotion, and that is of anger. There are no emotional states that we need to be afraid of. However, if you feel that experiencing anger in its pure state will not be a positive experience for you in your spiritual development at this time, I would recommend that you simply wait to do this guided meditation or to not do it at all in the future. Let's begin. Go ahead and begin to relax into your comfortable position. You can be laying down or sitting up for this. However you would prefer is just fine. And I'd like us to begin by simply observing your breathing. Just begin to get a feel for the way your breath feels as it is going in and out of your lungs. Simply observe your breathing. This means to observe the way that your chest or belly raise and lower, the way they expand and contract. Observe the way that the air feels when it is flowing into your nose or your mouth, and the way that the breath feels as it moves out of your body through your nose or mouth. Let's also start to become aware of any additional sensations that breathing causes within you, any energetic sensations. I know when I breathe in and my lungs fill with air, I have a sense and a feeling of tingling as the air fills and expands. Take a moment to observe if you also feel a similar feeling as your lungs expand with your next breath in. Notice how when we breathe in, there is a greater sense of freedom, of hopefulness, and opportunity. Notice how good it feels to simply expand your lungs as you breathe in. Very good. Continue to allow deep and easy breathing now. And we're going to bring your awareness now to the top of your head. I'd like you to imagine that there is a gentle and light pattering sensation on the top of your head, as if you were being rained on by gentle raindrops, pattering ever so gently on the top of your head. We are increasing your sense awareness. Let's allow that gentle pattering to travel down over your forehead now. Gentle pattering sensation over your eyebrows and your eyes. This gentle pattering, tingling, tapping sensation over your nose and your cheekbones, over your mouth and chin. Let's bring that sensation over your throat and down onto your shoulders, imagining that gentle rain-like pattering on your shoulders now. Very good. Let's bring that sensation over your chest now. Good. And bring that gentle pattering, rainfall-like pattering over your belly now. Wonderful. Let's bring that sensation over your pelvic area. And down over your upper legs. This gentle pattering sensation. Very good. Let's bring that rain-like patter now over your knees and your lower legs, on top of your shins. Moving now over your ankles and the tops of your feet. Very good. Let's continue to bring that gentle pattering sensation to the bottoms of your feet now. And now to the back of your lower legs. Allow the gentle pattering to happen on your calves now. And we're traveling up the back of our bodies. Let's bring that sensation to the backs of your knees. That might be a ticklish spot for some of us. Very good. Let's bring that gentle pattering now to the back of your upper legs. Very good. And over onto your bottom, you can have the gentle pattering here. And now your lower back. Gentle rainfall-like pattering on your lower back. To your middle back now. And to your upper back, in between your shoulder blades, all around your upper back. Let's bring that gentle pattering now back up to your shoulders, the tops of your shoulders. Like you're standing in a rainfall. Let's bring that sensation to the back of your neck now. Just like raindrops pattering, tapping gently. Bring that sensation to the base of your head where it rests on your neck. And now the back of your head. And let's return that gentle pattering to the top of your head now. Gentle pattering. Very good. Before we move forward with experiencing different emotional states, I'd like us to have you create around yourself a golden sphere of protection. I like to imagine this as a translucent, shimmery, golden sphere, a circle all the way above, around, below, all the way around you. Go ahead and imagine that now. Create a circle of protection. created out of the energy of love and light all the way around you. And simply by imagining or intending that this energy sphere is around you, you are energetically creating it, even if you may not sense it or see it in your mind's eye. You can feel confident knowing that it is there, because energy moves with our intent. That's all it takes. So this energetic sphere of protection has been created to allow only those things that are for your highest and best good to enter. And anything that is not for your highest and best good simply bounces off the outside of this protective sphere. Very good. If you have already done the first guided meditation involving patience and impatience, you will know how to reach the state of expansion. If this is your first one of the series, I will quickly explain the state of expansion here for you now. And you shouldn't be surprised that we have actually already experienced the energy of expansion when we were focusing on breathing in. When we were focusing earlier on following your breath into your lungs, you experienced the state of expansion. I'd like you to go ahead and recall that state of expansion now, allowing yourself to be completely filled up with the energy of expansion. You can do this with your intent, or if you want, you can follow your breath into your lungs and get that sensation of expansion and hold it and grow it with every breath in, allowing expansion to fill you all the way up and even starting to expand outside of you, allowing expansion to fill the area around you, beyond, far beyond where your body, your physical body ends. Expansion is an energy, it is an emotional state that you can always come back to. If ever you are in doubt of the emotional experiencing you are having, or you're finding it hard to work with an emotion, you can always follow your breath to re-find expansion. Very good. From expansion, we are going to come back down into a neutral space. So allow yourself to let go of the energy of expansion and bring yourself into a neutral space. A calm, quiet, neutral energy space. In a moment, we are going to introduce the emotional energy of anger. And when we do, we will allow it to come in without any judgment of it. It's simply an energy, and we will allow it to be simply an energy. Anger in and of itself is not good or bad. It's just an energy. Just like colors are simply a color. We don't have to judge it. It's just an energy. When we begin to judge emotions, it blurs them and it makes them a little bit harder to work with. Getting ready now. Let's go ahead now and call in the energy of anger. Allowing anger into your observational space. Anger can be inside you, it can be outside of you. However you would like to observe anger at this time, go ahead and call it in. I would like to experience the energy of anger now. Without judgment, so we can observe it. Let's begin to get a feel for this energy now. Sensing it. Is it solid? Is it strong? Is it weak? Is it flexible? Does it have a top or a bottom? Does it have shape and form? Or is it unformed, loose? Does it seem to have power? Okay, very good. Let's take a deep breath in, and on our breath out, we'll let go of anger. Breathing it out. Very good. Let's go ahead and shift back into expansion. That energy of expansion, you can call it in. I would like to experience the energy of expansion now. Or you can follow your breathing, finding that energy as you fill your lungs, finding expansion. The more you practice switching into expansion, the easier it becomes. And it's a very helpful tool to have in your tool belt. Whenever you need a break from an emotional experience, you can switch into expansion. There we go, very good. Very good. All right. We're going to let go of expansion now and find our way back into a neutral space. Neutral energy, where there's not a lot going on. It's just quiet, calm, neutral, blank. Very good. In a moment, we are going to call in the energy of peace. Let's go ahead and call in the energy of peace now. How does the energy of peace feel now? Allowing any shifts to happen without judgments. Letting it simply become whatever it is. The emotional experience, the emotional energy of peace. Does it feel hard or soft? Does it feel firm, or transient? Does it have a texture to it or a shape? Is it perhaps in a different area of your awareness, a different place in your body or outside of your body, or a different part of your mind? Is it comfortable, neutral, or uncomfortable? What else do you observe about peace? Okay, let's allow peace to dissolve, to slip away now. And we are going to go back up into expansion. Back into expansion now. How does the energy of expansion feel now? Or you can follow your lungs, filling them up into expansion again. However you would like to get there is just fine. Very good. Breathing big and deep. Wonderful. Okay, let's go down now back into neutral, allowing expansion to fade away and finding ourselves back in a neutral space that's calm and quiet. Not a lot going on. A simple neutral. Good, very good. In a moment, we are going to call in the balanced energy of anger and peace. We're going to call them in as a balanced whole. Let's go ahead and call that energy in now. Simply by intent, you can create it. Begin to observe what happens, the shifts. How does the balanced energy of anger and peace feel? Does this feel firm or fluid? Is it strong or weak? Does it have a vibrancy to it? Does it have a shape? Is this energy comfortable, uncomfortable, neutral? Let's allow the energy of anger and peace to drift away from us now as a whole vibrational energy. We have created it and we can release it off almost like a gift to the universe. You can just let it float away almost like a bubble of energy. This beautifully balanced whole gift to the universe of anger and peace. Wonderful. This type of energetic balancing work is intended to assist you in your normal day-to-day life. You can apply these techniques when you are experiencing an emotion that is unbalanced. Every emotion that appears to you as one half of a whole is unbalanced. You can create balance in the energies around you by feeling and creating balance within yourself. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5, and on the count of 5, you will be fully awake, aware, and feeling wonderful in every way. 1, 2, 3, more awake. 4, more aware. 5, awake and aware, feeling wonderful in every way. Thank you so much for participating in this higher level of energy work with me. If you would like to learn more about the process that is taking place here, please listen to the podcast episode number 11, Balancing Your Emotions. And I go into discussing this more in depth there. If you would like to connect, you can find me on Patreon, and that is also linked below. Thank you, and have a wonderful rest of your day.